No, this is not to test my dear friend Sammy's perfumes. But raise your hands if you have never heard any of these lines in your life. Number 1, we regret to inform you that your profile has not been shortlisted for this vacancy. Number 2, unfortunately, we cannot grant you admission in this university. Number 3, the HR guys. Oh, you are a great asset to this company, but the current crisis compels us to lay you off. Number 4, and this is for all the romantics at heart. Yusuf, this is for you. You are such an awesome guy. I love everything about you, but can we be just friends and nothing else? Sounds familiar, yeah? Rejection does not mean that you are not good enough. It means you took a wrong direction and you need to change it. Because rejection is redirection. Contest chair, judges, and all my redirected friends, it was one of those days, extremely hot, exceptionally humid, and extraordinarily hopeless. I walked into the neighborhood cafe, depressed and distressed. All I wished was to console myself over a cup of coffee, but Martha, the huge and heavy cafe owner, had something extra to offer. A sarcastic smile and a scornful question in her irritating nasal voice. Again, Nisha? Ignoring her, I flopped onto the chair and flipped back through the menu of events that led to my rejection in the job interviews for the 8th time. The recipe seemed flawless. A splendid resume, spectacular scores, striking achievements, and a few harmless exaggerations like karate black belt, spelling bee champion, social service freak. And do you know what my hobbies were? Playing dead. Catching fireflies at night, putting them in a tight container and watching them glow at night. Imagine such an unmistakable talent. How could they say no to me? I felt absolutely worthless, just like an inflated balloon, bloated yet empty. Soon my frustration started flowing out as tears, and I sobbed out my sorrow just like a small baby. And that was when Martha shuffled across my table and said to me, "Come on, Nisha, rejections? Ridiculous. Look at me. You know, I was wooed by so many young men, but suddenly they all wanted to be just friends. Ask me why? Because my shape changed. Marriage proposals? Rejected. Interviews? Rejected. But did I stop? No. Today I run a business with so many cafes and restaurants. Nisha, it's so simple, you see. When 10 doors are slammed on your face, walk to the 11th door with the belief in your heart that you are being redirected to something bigger, better, and brighter. Because rejection is redirection. Wow, what a thought that was. I came out of that cafe a different person. My mind started believing that I'm being redirected to something greater in life. A week later, I walked into a multinational company for an interview, and guess what? I walked out of the door with an offer letter in my hand with a bigger salary, better perks, and a brighter future. Now, you may call it irony of life that today, I work in recruitment. And I am a witness to many an action replay of my desperate past. And unfortunately, mighty Martha does not run any cafes around for such candidates, but I try to play a mini Martha when I send out rejection emails to these candidates. I add these lines below my signature that rejection is redirection. My dear friends, we all have our share of rejection stories. I don't know what your story is, but could you please recollect and review where it has redirected you to? A better spouse? A bigger project? Or a better life? So, the next time when you're brushed off by someone you love, when your plans are turned down, ideas are refused, when you're terminated from a job, when you do not find someone to give you those little nudges, when your friend request on Facebook is declined, or when you're knocked out in a contest, get up, blink, think, walk to the next door. Because believe in your heart that you are now being redirected to something greater in life, because rejection is
redirection.
Redirection.